Hello everyone and welcome back to Sousa Plays and to Blood Bowl 2. I am going to play a new team this time in the open ladder season 1. Since season 1 is still going on, I'm not going to start a proper 20 game series. I'm just going to play some different teams to get a feel for how they play in the open league. So the time has come to play a Chaos team. Now, Chaos teams are very popular, as you might know, for their ability to injure their opponent and clear the field, because they get access to mutation skills. They can get Claw, and Claw makes it so any armor is counted as 7 armor for the purposes of armor breaks. So you'll get a lot more armor breaks against teams who generally have more than 7 armor, like any team that's not Rats or Wood Elves, or perhaps Bretonnian linemen. But the problem is that it takes a lot of time to actually get them to be properly useful. You'd have to spend the skill on Claw, and then you also need to get Block, because none of them start with Block. And then of course Mighty Blow you'd need as well. They all have access to strength skills as well, so it's not that difficult to build a killer player in a Chaos team, but you'd need 3 levels to get Claw, Mighty Blow and Block, which you probably need to have in order to not face a lot of turnovers. And in a short league like this with 20 games maximum, it's not very likely that you'll get at least to the point where you start killing opponents all the time. But they might still be fun. They're not very good at anything but killing. They don't have anyone with 4 agility. So if you want to actually win with a Chaos team in a league like this, you probably want to roll agility on one of the beastmen as quickly as possible. The Minotaur is pretty much like the Rat Ogre, but he doesn't have the prehensile tail. Instead he has Frenzy. Well, the Rat Ogre has Frenzy as well, I believe. And he also has horns, so he will get +1 if he blitzes, which is good, because with Wild Animal you want to blitz if you're not in tackle zones, so you can tackle without blitzing. And you can get 4 Chaos Warriors. They're the 4 strength linemen. I only got 3 though, because money issues, of course. I also didn't only manage to get 2 rerolls because I wanted to start the Minotaur. Another possibility is to not start the Minotaur, get another Chaos Warrior, and then get 1 more reroll. So you start with 3 rerolls, 4 Chaos Warriors, and then the rest Beastmen, and you pick up the Mino as soon as you can. Instead I went with this. We will pick up a reroll or a Chaos Warrior when we get the money. So, like I said, the problem is no one can pick the ball up really. No one has any specific skills like block or tackle, so you can't really deal with players who have block and tackle from the start, like most blitzers on teams. They have some players that can knock down these guys. And also with only 2 rerolls, it's gonna be tough in the first couple of games. But if you get through them, well, you'd probably need at least 25-30 games, then the Chaos teams start to be really dominant. So in a league like this, it's gonna be tough. But let's see what we can do. I chose this to play Chaos now, so it probably would be short enough that I can finish at least this team's run before I need to move on to the next season, which is in a couple of days. Or it might actually only be 1 day left. While we're waiting, the leaderboard shows that we have now 9 players with 20-0. 2 of them are disqualified, so 7 of them are probably legit. But look here, 19th place is my Lizard team that I play off camera. 14 wins, 1 tie. Everything seems to be going their way. They're not having a very good touchdown difference, so even if I had a chance at 20-0, I would probably not qualify, which would be a bit sad, but at least I think I might have a shot at it if I play Lizard. I'm probably not gonna have a Spoil Sports United. Is this the Chaos guy that... let's have a look at his team. Will end your star player's World Cup career. Misspelled career. So his Minotaur is out. That's good. Wow, that's a lot of levels. He's probably played more than 20 games, right? Yeah. He's just playing here to have fun with the Chaos team. Let's keep looking. He has block on all the Chaos Warriors, guard on one of them, 2 Beastmen with guard as well. So he's not really playing to kill. He hasn't picked up claw on anyone. Maybe he'll go for that later, but the season is almost over, so he doesn't have time. Less movement there. We have to watch out for diving tackle or double. He's got an ball handling on this guy, but he has less movement. So I'm not sure. So, let's pick up a wizard. Oh, and how many rerolls does he have? 4. Okay. Probably not that, Dan. I might pick up an extra team training so we have 3 rerolls. What star players are available here? We could get Brickfath and Grotty. That's a goblin throwing team. 2 players for the price of, well, 1. Or we can get Grashnak Blackhoof 6 strength Minotaur with Mighty Blow. He's a bit expensive though. We could get Brickfath and Grotty. And then get an extra reroll. Or 2 Bloodweiser Babes. Let's go for 2 Bloodweiser Babes. And validate. Maybe I do need the Bloodweiser Babes when I have Brickfath and Grotty. But again, a reroll, oh, it could have been useful. We'll see. So, I guess we're gonna get our fill of Chaos in this game. We have a little bit of a developed Chaos team, the Graveyard. That's what I called my first Chaos team's home arena as well. Hello, and have fun. Although not the kind of fun you want to be playing. You can have fun watching us score a lot of touchdowns, maybe. Here we are. Oh yeah, my naming scheme. Let's not talk about it. There's Brickfath and Grotty, the Flying Goblin. And that's the referee. Our opponents get to start. He's probably going to start an attack, so you can get a few punches in. There we go. Now, what exactly does this star place have? Nothing. This is just a regular goblin. Stunty, right stuff. That all goblins have that. Oh, he lands on another player. Right. That only means that he can be thrown. Dodge, of course, and then loner. So it's basically just a loner goblin. That looks a little bit cool. However, Brickfath has actually got strong arm, which makes him a better thrower. He has nerves of steel, means he can pass while he's in tackle zones. He does have bonehead though, unfortunately. And he's not always hungry, so we won't try to eat the goblin. But we can just use him as an extra ogre, I suppose. Let's put him on the line, along with this guy. Oh, he's gonna knock us down anyway, so we don't really have to worry. At least they have 9 armor. You don't have to be on the line then. And there's you. And let's not use Grotty for this one. Also, we don't want to be on the edges here because he can... No, he doesn't have a Minotaur, right, so we don't have to worry about being too close to the edge. Let's go with something like this. This is a setup that I used on my Chaos teams when I'm not playing someone who can run past me. Save that setup and confirm. Well, with all his block and guard, we're gonna have a very tough time this game in the hitting game. We're probably gonna have to play it like elves. Take a stab at any player we can reach and then try to stay out of his way. Of course we have horns on most players, meaning we can get a +1 strength when we blitz, but we can't blitz with all of them. So you don't really need more than 1 or 2 players with horns on a team. So it's not really the best free skill to get. But at least it's something. I'd much rather have Fend actually. Even though I complain about Bretonnian linemen. Well, you haven't heard me complain about Bretonnian linemen yet. I'm playing a little bit of a Bretonnian team off camera. So once we get to Bretonnians, then I will be complaining about their linemen. I still haven't heard anyone wish for whatever team I'll be playing next, at the start of next season. So if you have any preference, you still have time to get that in. Hopefully I'll be able to see it before the next season starts. Or before I start my next season team at least. I'll probably be playing a Lizard team as well to try and qualify with. But the YouTube series will be a different team, to have some variety. So the guard guys are all in the center. 3 of them. We need to take all of them down to be good here. This guy has sure hands, so he's the guy who wants to pick the ball up. So let's kick it away from him. They get an extra reroll. And we kicked it perfectly, actually. Actually, that there would be more perfect, but can't get everything. I thought it was going to bounce out there. Maybe we can get some players past this line if he gets a bad pushes instead of knockdowns here and doesn't get everyone free. Well, that'll be a knockdown. We have 2 extra players, so if we can crack one of them, or 2, 1 or 2 of them. Why did he get wrestle on one of them when he could have gotten block? If anyone knows in what situation wrestle would be preferable to block, please let me know in the comments. Okay, he rerolled a push there, since he had 5 rerolls. He didn't manage to get one. Get a better result. Well, unless he steps in on Morris. I can't even do it. Then I might be able to hit that guy. And this is a frenzy trap here though. If I go this way and don't get the knockdown, then these guys will assist on the second one. Okay, now it's safe. Well, not until he moves, I suppose. He didn't have a great winning record. He had what was it? 10 wins, 11 losses, and 4 draws. So maybe he's not very good at winning the games. Maybe we can get a win here, but I doubt it. It's basically us starting Chaos is about this one of the worst starting teams to win with, and then we're up against basically just better Chaos, so they're objectively better than us. But since he doesn't have a lot of claw, I think if I were to go on with the Chaos team, I would play to their strength and get probably claw as my first skill on some of the Chaos Warriors, and block on some of them, and actually guard probably also. And then I'll use that claw player to hopefully get armor breaks and some injuries so he can get a second skill, and then I'll maybe get Mighty Blow as a second skill and just forgo block. Just take that chance, get a 2-die blocks in with him, crack a few opponent players in each game, and maybe get wins that way. Now you could do that with a Skaven team as well. If you get roll a double on one of your blitzers, you can get claw. And the Skaven players are probably better at scoring touchdowns and such. Ooh, he failed sure hands and the ball bounced out. And landed on near the line, unfortunately in one of his tackle zones, but if I can frenzy through here, maybe even push the ball. No, he has tackle zones everywhere. Maybe blitz this guy and get one guy around there. Well, let's stand Brickfast up if we can. And you. And you. I want to do this. No, I'll take the knockdown. I mean, come on. We have Mighty Blow as well, so this is exactly what we wanted to do. Party pooper. Okay, he's knocked out. I'm not sure if he got any Bloodvisor babes, I don't think so. Okay, let's try this one. I don't want to stand there necessarily. It's a bit close to the edge. Let's go here, and then blitz him from here. And then get one of these guys around there. Then maybe knock this guy down, and run through here. Okay, well, do the one we started talking about first. I didn't need to move someone up. I need to remember that I have horns now. And I should have followed. That's my own fault. I thought I had enough moves to get back there, but of course I didn't. Okay, well, his ball carrier is far away from the ball. He has rerolls enough to try to pick it up with someone else. He is a bit close to our strong guys though. That was definitely not the turn I had in mind. I should have not moved up. I should have blitzed with the first guy, just push him aside, then move the other two. This guy, first guy to maybe there, and then the second guy. The first guy to there, and then the second guy tried to pick the ball up at the end of the turn. So now he's going to have a lot of hits because we didn't finish. I'll turn. But at least we knocked one guy out. That's good. Where's his other guard guy? Here's one. There's one. They're not in tackle zone, so they can move in on anybody. He's gonna choose to move in on Monica. If anyone has a good naming theme that I could work with, let me know, because this one's terrible. Basically everyone has Moo in their name. And I tried to keep it to real names, but I ran out, so I had to... there are some of them that are not even real names. Well, he's gonna try to pick the ball up. Here's where we want low rolls and failure, and then fumble it to this guy who fumbles it to Brickfarth. No, he had to use the reroll. And he got it this time, but he slipped. He can't reroll twice, so that's him, and he's stunned. Interesting. Now, which ones are ours? That's his. And I can't really dodge through him. But I could blitz here. And then try to pick it up with this guy. Come on. Be a goat. There we go. Here we go. And, hey! Having good luck in armor breaks. Drag's knocked out. His naming theme is better. Grinch. Yeah, it's also Buzzkill. Spoiler. Niesmacher. Griefenstein. Gnadenlos. That must be a German. Lightfall. Those are German names. His name was something with Berlin, so I think he's German. Now I could knock him out and perhaps go this way. But first, let's move here. Let's get this ball in our control. Ah, there we go. That's the bad roll. And loner. That's what happens when you don't have block. I wanted to get him out of the way and perhaps pick it up with that Chaos Warrior. Would give us a good chance. But the ball is going to be elusive. These guys haven't even moved yet. Neither has this guy. Basically everyone on this half has stood there since the beginning and just watching, and what are they doing over there? Why is everyone slipping and dropping the ball? Going for it? That worked, at least. He can wrestle us here, or push us. His choice. Or reroll, I suppose. The wrestle would, of course, free the ball up a little bit, but it would block all the steps he would need to go from to take the ball. So push is better if he's going to pick the ball up with this guy. So, but this guy will at least make it a 50% chance with a free reroll because of short hands. I assume he will be moving more players. He's probably had enough of our interference here. No? Go for the pickup right away. Oh, there we go. He's gonna lock up a few guys. Take a single die. That's surprising. Gets a push, then he gets a 2 die on the other if he doesn't follow. With block. And he still only gets a push. He could stay there. No, he followed. Opens up a little bit of a window for these guys. He could take a single die here. If he's into single dice. No, that's not a single die. That's not a chaos wave. So is he going to pick the ball up? No. Interesting. Maybe he thought the risk of dropping it was too big. He failed that dodge, and that's a turnover because he used his reroll on the skull on the single dice. Okay, well, we have the opportunity now. The ball is next to 3 of his players, but I'll move up there. If I were to... Oh, this guy has block. If I knock him down and blitz with Rickforth here, push him into the ball, it might bounce out favorably for us. Now it would work to blitz with one of these guys as well. 1, 2, 3, 4. They have 5 move, yes. So if I get this guy out of the way, I can blitz this way. He would add 1, but so would he. So therefore we would have 2 die. Okay, let's get this guy out of the way then. Oh, that's not out of the way enough. But if I push him here, then Brickfast can do the rest. Hopefully. No, he went bonehead. Okay, that's unfortunate. So instead, he's too far away. We could blitz here and push this guy onto the ball, but I kind of wanted to move him later. Okay, since we haven't blitzed yet. Can I get anyone else in there? Not really. Could just pile on over there. Not exactly what I want to do. And you go up to here. You go here, and then I can do this hit. I would like to knock him down, but at this point there's not much we can do here. I guess we have to blitz to get our Minotaur up. Maybe he can break the armor again. Hey! Wow. Yeah, we're having good armor luck. That's something you'd really want on a Chaos team. And then you could go up to there, or there, or there, and then I can do this hit. Easier. No, let's go here. And try for... He has dodge as well, but... Push him onto the ball. Okay, that's not exactly what I wanted to happen. Let's try to knock him down. I'll take you both down here. If he wants to wrestle, he can wrestle. He did wrestle. That means he drops the ball, and we get a chance to pick it up here. Did the dodge. Got the pickup. One, two, three, four, five. He can just get us. But time's up, and I think I wouldn't have liked to move anyway. We do have a wizard, so we can use that. And us picking the ball up there is, of course, better than not picking it up. And we have 3 guys knocked out. Hopefully they stay out. Oh, that's our guy. No, that's not our guy. It's his turn now. Alright, yeah. We probably want to go this way and not do the going for it. But he did the going for it. And it worked, and he got knocked down. Maybe because he wanted to push us up. No? Push us back anyway. In that case, there was no need for that. Going for it. And a second going for it. Right. Now he's gonna tie us up here so we can't get to the ball again. How has he lost 3 players and it still feels like he has numbers advantage? It's because we have so many players over here. We have 4 players over here and they don't really need it there. We need it over here. Okay, well he managed to withstand that blow, and that means he's now in a better position to dodge out. Although not a good position to dodge out. He could try and dodge out here. That's probably his... Oh, he's gonna hit us instead. Well, he's now in a better position to dodge out, but he had to give up as well, so he loses a little bit of movement. It's like going for it. If you hadn't followed here, you could have gone a shorter route to get to the ball. But then again, you would have been in this guy's tag zone, but this guy's free to move now. So if he doesn't get the ball, we can use this guy somehow. He did get the ball, unfortunately. I'll hand it over to Chaos Warrior. Makes things more difficult for us. He fails to dodge. He's gonna reroll that. He is. He does it again. Well, good luck for us. No armor break there though. Okay, he has guard, so standing up here and hitting would not be really good. If we could do this, we could then blitz him from here. If we stand someone in on this guy. Like you. I'm gonna put... No, I'm not. Okay. Like fast. Being the smartest brick in the shed. And... Can I get... Probably can't. Oh, not without hilarious amount of dodges. You stand up and then I want to knock him down. I'll tie him up. So we can blitz from here, but I need an assist to have a serious chance at this. Okay, let's try to knock this guy down. Got him. That might blow, but no armor break this time. You stand here. We need to reposition a little bit here so we can get... Since he's not sentient, I'll stand over here, stop him, and then I could knock him down. How far can you get? You could get up there. That wouldn't add anything. I think I'll just want you anywhere up here, really. Let's try to knock this guy down. Good. I'll follow. Well, he can stand there being intimidating at least. He is blocking the only way this guy can dodge out, so he's doing some good. Now, probably stand you up. Not gonna do anything else with you, and maybe he'll get caught up on you. Now I want to do this, and then this. Is it worth a reroll? Okay, I'll try it. Okay, we made it. Okay, now this has to work. No. Well, he can break free from there, unfortunately. Well, we're keeping him at bay for the first half. And so far, we have our wizard. Is he gonna try and dodge the first thing here? He has a reroll, so it's not that bad of a chance. And then hand off to this guy, and him run down the field. We have some extra players down here. Especially this guy. These guys can stand up and tie these guys up, but we have 2 on 3, so we could free one of them up if we succeed on the blocks. Well, I'm not sure exactly how to best do that. We could take this punch, would be a single blow. Okay, he made a dodge. If that had failed, it would have been real bad. It's gonna fail the catch instead, so that's a reroll. And he made it. Now he's going for it here. And he's gonna have to dodge these guys out to block this guy from just punching him. Well, I need to knock... No, wait, that's my guy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I guess I need to do one going for it to get this. Unless I knock this guy down first. Pushing here, that wouldn't be bad. I could just use Brickfast to blitz with 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's also a going. No, that's not a going for it. But he has the chance of going stupid. He's gone stupid twice in a row now. And if that fails, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He can't score in the next turn, so we don't have to use the whistle until then. We got a wrestle, which he'll use. That means it's not a turnover. And now he's going to try to dodge the other guy. And he made it. That's unfortunate. So I guess the plan is to free this guy up and blitz with him. Or do I just blitz with Brickfast? That's not my guy. See, this wouldn't free him up if it's a push. But if it's a push, then I always have the opportunity to do this with Brickfast. This guy's free to move, as are most of these guys. Let's move one of them down. I more or less have to catch him here. Brickfast is not free to move. That guy is in our tackle zone, I just realized. So probably try to break this guy free then. That will work in a sense. I'll move in here. Else move one guy around to cover this guy. Well, this needs to be a knockdown. Thank you. Now we have this. Going this way so I can choose between pushing him to the side and pushing him up. Do I go there? Do I go there? He can dodge past me this way. Okay, I'll go for the side push then. I can try this hit. Follow. And I'd like to go a little bit further there. Is there anyone else? One of these guys don't need to be up here. So you go back here. Then I'll try to move. There's no point really. Let's do this one first. If we can get this guy knocked out, it's helpful. And what do you know? Minotaur has been real good. I think that's his third knockout. If it had been 3 injuries instead, he would have been MVP here. Okay, might as well go for it now. We have everyone else in position. I don't think I need to go further than this. Unless he dodges out. But in that case we lightning bolt him and see what happens. I'm keeping him up here in case we can get the ball somehow. The problem is if he blitzes us out here and just runs for it, we need someone who can catch up. Or at least get close enough to the ball to pick it up after we hit him with the lightning bolt. One, two, three, four, five, six. Yeah, one. He needs a dodge and a going for it. He's out of rerolls, so if they fail, it's good. That's just so he's in a better position. I think I would try to stop this guy just in case. Oh, well, there's his turn ended. I'm not sure why he did that. Maybe his plan was to blitz out from here. And he chose to do 2 going for it instead of a dodge. Well, goodbye, Mr. Grinch. Grinch 3. Let's see if you join your predecessors. Oh, you're just knocked out. Well, that might be good. If none of his guys wake up, he's gonna have a very short team. He already has a pretty short team on the field right now. Now let's see where the ball ends up. Oh, that's as good as we could expect, I suppose. Let us make sure. Brickfart, you're not in a good position right now. You need to be able to. Minotaur. I suppose I could blitz with you. It's a little bit too far away, but let's do that last then. Let's knock this guy down. Oh, I should have done other stuff before I did that. That's my bad. I was thinking about hitting already. But I should definitely have moved everyone else in position first. If maybe not pick the ball up. I'd probably do that before I pick the ball up. But 2 turns. He's very short on players. He has 6 of them. 3 of them are on the ground. 1 of them is on the ground and stunned, and 2 of them are standing. 1 of them is not in tackle zone. And he's gonna go for the ball. Going for it, and goating for it. Ah, he got it. Ties up over there. Doesn't really matter. We have these guys. Or should I say it doesn't matter? No, let's stop the goat punts. Save him for the real season. Chaos team. It's gonna be nothing but goat puns and losses. Okay, he made that dodge. So we're locked up here and here. We could just try to frenzy him. That'll mean we have a 6 strength. Let's do this, then we'll have a 7 strength. Which means we'd get... we would get... a 2 die. Have this hit. I could perhaps get that hit if these two work, but I'm gonna do this one first. Oh, right, I was gonna move to here. If I get pushes, I'll push him there, I suppose. Please don't do wild animal now. Thank you. Let's see where this ends up. Push. He's kind of hard to knock down because he has dodge and wrestle. I suppose we can take a wrestle and make him drop the ball. But that would be a turnover if he chooses not to take the wrestle. Let's see. I think he might take the wrestle. No, he didn't. Okay, well, we have one turn, and he doesn't really have anyone to stop us now. I just wanted to get the ball loose, so he couldn't... well, he wouldn't have been able to score. I should have pushed him there and then taken another hit. Could have pushed him there and taken more hits. I kind of thought he would wrestle. He did wrestle! I'm stupid. It's still our turn. Okay, so I want to pick the ball up and get up to, say, here. And the next turn I want to run up and give it to this guy. But first, I do want to get more knockouts as well. It's not a knockout. Get the program brick. Take this guy out. Thank you. That's better. Much better. Force Sport 2. It's knocked out. Lots of knockouts, no injuries. Interesting. There. Who do I want to knock? This guy probably. Oh, that was a single die. Why? Why was that a single die? Why didn't I check? Because I've knocked him to cancel myself out there. That's so silly. Should have gone for the touchdown first. I definitely shouldn't have knocked him to there. Why didn't he score? Okay, well he didn't have much luck there either. Although it is beneficial to get more players out. You could throw a pass to him and then hand it off there. Do I have anything that's really safe? Not without block, I don't. This could be a surf, but... come on, don't drop it. Good. Okay, let's see what we have here. This pass would be a yellow. We cannot get the pass to be white. That means there would be a 50% in 67. That's a 1 in 3 to succeed. If it does, we score. Or we could pass it to this guy, which is a 67 and a 67, about a 50%, and then we'd have another 67. So it comes down to what's best. Can this guy run into the inside? No. If we pass here, it's 67-67. a better chance than a 50? And the answer is, let me think, 767, it fails on, no wait, it's a 4 in 9 that both of them succeed. Am I right there? 2 in 3 and then 2 in 3 of that is 4 in 9. So that's a little bit worse than a 50%er. So we should just toss the pass. And it's bad. Too bad. Could have bounced into his hands as well. That's a little bit of an extra chance. Okay. Well, I messed up a little bit, but at least he didn't score, and half of them woke up. Okay, so it's going to be short 3 players for our drive, and we have a whistle. This could work. And we have a flying goblin opposing. Don't need to use him. Could though. Would he be useful? The Beastman would be more useful. They have the same movement. Oh, he has 4 agility. I didn't see that. Yes, then he's useful. Regular goblin. He's not a regular goblin. He has 4 agility. He's the goblin we all want. He's the goblin we looked for in 80 games with our orc team. Okay, well, pretty small team here. He has wrestle. I guess you'd like wrestle on the line here, but block would do the same thing, I guess. We don't have block, so he's probably not even going to choose to wrestle. And yeah, let's knock those 3 down if we can. Preferably with guys with strong stuff. You need to be back here and pick the ball up for us. Any of these guys picked up any SPP? No. Okay. Have some goatmen in position. Let's see, 4 strength. We can get 4 strength. Knock the guy in the middle down. Get the Minotaur up. Then we blitz someone, preferably. Probably. Maybe I should use the Minotaur to blitz with, to maybe get one of his Chaos Warriors down. Let's do that. So this hit, this hit, this hit. And then we're free to move and see where we want to put our cage. Okay, let's save this setup. It's not going to be very good because we're not going to have Brickfarth and Goober? Grotty, the next game. Confirmed setup. Alright. Too bad we didn't get that touchdown. Would have felt a little bit better. High kick though is good. He's right next to him too. You know what? You try to take the ball. If you fail, it's okay. Okay, well, we won't be needing your services, Scotty. Instead, we will move up to here, I suppose. Don't exactly know where to go. I don't really want to be in his tackle zones. Let's have him here then. A little bit of a help. I really want to get rid of his guard guys if I can. So let's take this hit first. Sadly, no. Follow. Then I want to get rid of him. No. What about this guy? The answer is yes, we got one of them. Start getting your knockouts again, please. That's the way. Well, we're gonna break a record for knockdown to injury ratio. And then this. Okay, well, I expected that. Not gonna reroll it. So in that case, we put him up here. And him over there. That'll allow him to not get into our cage without dodging. Let's move a goat up there just to be a threat on each side. Actually, here we can link up these tackle zones by standing here, and he can't go through those. Now, I'm not sure exactly where to put you. I'll stand here and link up these tackle zones and also protect Brickfarth from getting double or triple teamed. Okay, well, not the best first turn, but one knockout definitely makes a difference. And since we're up 3 players, we're now up 4 players. Definitely in our favor. I'll hold on to the wizard until we really need it. If we drop the ball and he picks it up or something like that. What's that sound? I think it was the Minotaur. Yeah. Frustrated. Wild. Okay, he's gonna... Well, you're not gonna get to the ball. He seems a little bit too focused on going for the ball. I mean, I shouldn't be talking. I was a little bit too not focused on the ball in the first half. But it paid off. We got a ton of knockouts, more than we should have. By any right. Now maybe he's getting his first here. And no. He can now get through, but he can't get to the ball now. We have a spare Minotaur back here who can blitz out next turn. He's covering us up here. Maybe he's going for the foul. He needs to even out the numbers, otherwise we will stand on the edge here and wait for the touchdown. On the other hand, the way this has developed, winning by 1 is actually not enough anymore. You need more than 2 touchdowns per game and 20 wins to actually qualify. There's a guy who has 20 wins and I think 36 or 34 touchdown difference, and they're outside of the top 5 right now, even if you remove the obvious cheaters. He moved away in several spots. You can blitz here and move through this gap. And I think I will, because if the minnow, if I fail this, it wouldn't be the end of the world. I'll stand up here though. We can afford to have him hit one guy. Probably not that way. Let's actually hit him straight on instead. Okay. And not a knockdown. That means, I guess I could have knocked him this way, and then I would have had the opening. Now I don't. Okay, well no, we don't need the opening. Let's move over to this side. We can pile on 2 guys here. Maybe Brickfarth, thank you, and you. Then I'll move here. I'll tie him up. A little bit worried about that. Maybe I should bring in another guy over here. They wouldn't link their tackle zones, which is something I'm not too fond of. You there. You go over here. And then I'll try this punch, and if it opens I can run 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. With one going for it, I could get an assist up here and knock him down as well. Nice. Very nice. What? He's not knocked out? What is this? Stupid game. It's the same really, but I'd rather be on that side. So we can't go around here. Ah, no! That's not worth a reroll. Well, he did fly for about a 1/10 of a second before he hit the ground. So, I guess he really is a high-flying goblin. No, he can't really get past us, can he? He could dodge here, hit him, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He can't get to a full carrier still. And this, he'd have to... Well, at least he's blocking, so he can't go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2 and hit us. Now he'd have to... He could blitz us away and then stand over here. That would help. Yeah, those hits were gonna happen. He's knocked out again. No, he didn't get knocked out last time. But I did stand him up knowing that he would get... Or she, I suppose. Single die. Push. Push him in there. Can have another single die on him. He wants that delicious beef. And he gets him. Is it an injury? Minotaurs have a tendency to get injured the first time they get knocked out. But this time it was at least an armor break. I remember having that problem with a Minotaur on a Chaos team I played before. Every time he got knocked down, there was an armor break. Okay, he did a single die and got it. He has 4 rerolls, so he can afford to be a little bit offense minded. Offensively minded. We got another armor break there. He deserves these armor breaks considering what we've done. 2 going for it to go here. Then you'd have a guy with lock and wrestle next to us. That's actually further. No, it's the same length, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, or 1, 2, 3, 4. You'd have to go through both of them to actually reach there. Does he have the blitz? He's already blitzed, I thought. No, he hasn't. Okay, this is the blitz then. And he made dodges, and he made first go for it, and he made a second go for it. And he got a wrestle, or a block down. If he chooses to use wrestle. He chose to use wrestle. You can't get injured on the wrestle, by the way. And he failed a dodge, he has the reroll still. I failed twice. And now, ball's on the ground, which is bad. But all of his players are also on the ground, which is good. There's actually no one to stop us here if we can pick this ball up. These guys are up, but let's tie up this guy who can move. This guy can't move, this guy can't move, this guy can move. Let us tie him up. Worked last time. This guy can move, let's tie him up. He has dodged though, so maybe we should tie him up real good. You can get over here to assist on this. But I want to get the ball first. Should we use Grotti? then we won't get the SPP for it. 2 rerolls. I think I'll try the regular pickup here. Thank you. Very good. And now go for end zone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We can score with going for it on the next turn. Or we can try to go for it now. Oh, that's not our guy. That's not what I want to see. Okay, I thought that was our guy. So definitely blitz him then. He's gonna have to fend for himself. That's better. And also, in that case, over here. So we can't go that way. Right, we have a single die into block. On the other hand, these guys can't really do much if you fail it. So let's take it. Push. Fair enough. I'll just stay here then. We can knock this guy down, but he can't get to the ball carrier. Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He could get to the ball carrier. Move him to there. It's here, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2. Yeah, he can get the ball carrier. Not like that though, but he has rerolls. Maybe I should have followed him that. Okay, made a going for it, but it failed the second going for it. Unlucky, I would say, that he has used a reroll on a double skull and then failed it once. So now there's no one. Actually, this guy can reach. Can you get up to here? No, so you can go stupid. That's helpful. Of course, not a reroll. Okay, well, let's. If I want to score, then his guys may wake up and we might have a full team next turn, and that's not good for us. I'm gonna stall a little bit. This guy can still reach us. So we'd like to stand perhaps really there then. And stand these guys up. Actually, if I blitz him, that's pretty good. This guy's pretty much cancelled. You could do something though. Okay, let's stand you there. Then we can move Grotty to defend this angle here. He can't get past us. Let's stand over here. Here. Link up these tackle zones. These guys are free to move, but that. I'm not sure if I like how I defended against that guy. Well, I have Grotty up there, I suppose. Hey, knockdown. Now the tackle zones here are linked. And I suppose I could try this. If I fall, it's not the end of the world. And I fell. Is it the end of the world? Do I reroll that? No. Okay. Well, he could reach us. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2. But it will require some dodging past Grotty to get there. And of course the first dodge as well, which is an easy one. I would like to win by a two goal margin, or 2 touchdown margin, not called goals. But then again, if all of these guys wake up, or even 3 of them wake up, we could very well be in a situation where he can score on 4 turns. We have the wizard, of course. That could prevent him from scoring. And with the wizard, we might actually be able to take the ball and get another touchdown. So yes, I will score on this next turn. Unless I see something really juicy I want to hit. You know me, I can't say no to that hit. He fails to dodge, probably not worth a reroll. I think he will reroll it. No, he's also realizing it's not worth it. Do I have anyone to hit? I have this guy to hit. I could perhaps pile enough guys on him to get a triple die. The blitz. No. Too much work. Take the touchdown. Get some points. Ooh, only one of them woke up. It's unlucky for him, lucky for us. So, same setup as the first half, I guess. It worked then, it could work again. There's 2 guard guys. The one who woke up wasn't the guard guy, or the diving tackle guy. Not sure what guy it was then. Was it this guy? Grinch the Third? He was knocked out at one point, but don't know if he was on the last drive or not. I guess our extra team value is... I mean, our extra inducement cash, his extra team value, is what's giving us this edge, and of course really good armor rolls. Maybe he missed that we clicked end turn there because we didn't move anyone. I'm not using Grotty. Maybe I should have used Grotty in order to have a better chance of scoring a second touchdown. But then again, I don't want to score on star players. I need the SPP to build up the Chaos teams, get a few claws or mighty blow. I also need tackle perhaps to get the dodgy player. Okay, looks like he's going for line as usual, or as expected. If we get a blitz here, it could be nice. I'm gonna favor one side. Mooris, no, not Mooris! He's stunned. I should have named him like Sir Mooris or something for the Chaos Warriors. So I knew which one were the Chaos Warriors, and which one were Beastmen just by hearing the name. But maybe I'll remember. Knockdown brick. He's just gonna get the push on Timothy. But now he has a good chance with Mortimer. I can't do it. Pushing this way, get more chances. He really wants that beef. Tasty beef. Well, he can wrestle him, or he can push him more. Oh, he did choose to wrestle him. Interesting. I thought he would try to get him for real. And the ball. Sure hands. Had to be used. He's gonna pass it. No, he's gonna go for it. Now he's gonna pass it. I'm not sure if that shouldn't be an easier pass. He failed the catch. They're pretty agile, so it shouldn't be very tough to get it on a Chaos Warrior. Problem is you kind of want to use your Chaos Warrior for other stuff as well. Using them as ball carriers isn't ideal. You only have 4 of them. What you definitely don't want to do is to use your Minotaur as a ball carrier. He's terrible at it. Even if you can get him to get the ball with 2 agility, he still gets... Oh, he's gonna foul the Minotaur. That's his plan, so that's why he wanted him down. Let's see. Referee! Let's see, the referee. No referee, but no armor break used. I'll take it. Okay, what we can do now is just take... Well, that would be bad, but if we cancel these guys out, we could do this. It would also get us a better chance of standing him up and just trying. It's a +1, 2, 3 right now, but he has a +2. If we cancel these 2 guys out, it would be even. So let's do that. Brick fast, you're just gonna stand up. And here we go. Oh, well that's whether we will. Even if we had Loner. Okay, well, push. It's okay. Second chance with Frenzy, and we got him. So there we go. The ball is also next to us. Really good. Now you could actually reach the ball. No, you cannot. You can stand here, but then you'd be in the way if you want to pick it up. Which you do. Standing here doesn't really help us. Maybe we move him after. But then the risk is that we don't get to move him at all. Could do one going for it. Oh, we don't want to do the one going for it there. No, we've used our reroll, so I don't want to use the going for it for that. Let's see, can we... We have some players to move over here. That's also a going for it. Could stand in here and get a 2-die on... No, I cannot get a 2-die on him. Or him. I am gonna stand in here. Okay, you move to... Is that his guy? Okay, let's move 2 of these guys here. You can't get there, of course. Okay, I might have messed this up a little bit. It's possible. I'm just gonna stand here. Maybe it'll be useful later. And then take the ball. And I would like to not be next to this guy. I would also like to be out of range of this guy's blitz. I could go back here. Okay, well that'll do. That's pretty good. He could knock us down there. But I don't think he can get through here, which is the Minotaur would still be up. Now you have an opportunity to take a 1-die against block. I'm not going to take that opportunity. I'm going to keep you on your feet. You want to score another touchdown. Remember to use the wizard offensively here. We don't need to use it for defense if we're in a scoring position. So if he manages to we have 2 turns to score. So we're gonna need some movement, but right, that's a 2-die because he's cancelling. He has guard. Now this is a single die. We can take this 2-die, or this 2-die might have been better even. That would have only been a single die, so probably not better. We can move him, get a 2-die here, like that. Yeah, he gets the knockdowns. Not on the guy that really matters right now, which are these guys. And the Minotaur maybe. Minotaur's in a good spot right there. He could blitz the Minotaur. Free this guy up to stand here or here. Oh, he went for a negative on the Minotaur and got the push. I guess he was trying to get at least a wrestle done. Pushed him that way and away. So now he can blitz there. But he'd need to stand in here to get a 2-die. And he will. So going for it now because the Minotaur actually moves out a bit. And there he goes. Single die on the ball carrier. I mean 2-die on the ball carrier and he gets knocked out. Okay, where's the ball end up? Gonna push it to the edge? No. Too risky. Ooh. Well, it's not a great position. If I could get a push or something here, I could then if I stand here, push him, then I have an open road here to blitz with the Minotaur on him, maybe even surf him. Then I need to move up a little bit though. Maybe if I can't get there. I could free this guy up. Where could he go if he's knocked down? Nowhere. I either go here, assist on this, so I get a 2-die there, and then the 2-die here, easier chance, or I could move this guy up so he's in a scoring position. I could of course try to move this guy up after all is said and done here, because I would have I don't know. Okay, let's just try to get things done here. That's not good enough actually. Should have rerolled that. So now the Minotaur can't get through. Almost. Okay. Change of plans. Pass it to the minnow. Ooh, what do I do here? I think I'll do this instead then. Oh, maybe I should have blitzed him towards the ball. You need to be knocked down, by the way. Thank you. I do this. Ooh. Okay, make sure he doesn't score here. He has 2 turns. No one really in scoring position. If I can do that and do the handoff, oh, it's a very, very slim chance now. Oh, come on. Timer, why don't you beep? Oh, well now we can't score. Yeah, well it took long on that turn, so... Okay, well it looks like it's going to be a 1-0 victory then. Because if he gets to a scoring position with somebody, I'm just going to use the wizard. Which of course can fail, so we should not worry about it. Since his team is also not in the competition anymore, he's got more than 20 games played, automatically disqualified. I don't feel too bad about using the wizard on the next turn. Well, he has a chance to score here. If he can get the ball to this guy, he can move this guy down to here and then get the ball to this guy. And he can do it. Of course, he has to dodge a lightning bolt. In addition to all the other stuff he has to do. Well, that one worked. Now, who does he pick the ball up with? Does he do a double dodge here? Can he get over there? Well, he can, apparently. Okay, well, you're getting surfed. Failed the dodge, he has a reroll, that's going to be used. Made a dodge. Made one going for it, not the second. Where's the ball end up? Doesn't matter really, we don't have anyone in scoring position. Oh, we got it. Well, that's one way to pick the ball up. Is there any way? If we can push the Minotaur up 3 times, or one of these guys up 5 times, the answer is no, there is no chance. And there's no chance for him either, so... Well, SP for the Minotaur, that's not gonna happen. We haven't stood anyone up yet, right? So let's just... Lightning Bolt... Our own guy? No. Lightning Bolt ball carrier. Then I don't know, we want some SPP here. Let's just do this. It wouldn't feel right if I didn't. I mean, he has to turn to Blitz's back, so it's not too good, I suppose. We don't want him to hurt our minnow. At the same time. Okay, well, let's stand up here. Don't need to worry about the ball. Let's stand up here too. If he hits someone, it's rather it be Beastman. Another guy here. We have this hit. Can we get a single injury in this game? Well, we got the one right now. I don't need to take this hit, that doesn't do anything for us. This one would be good though. If it's an armor break and an injury. Very small chance. Well, it almost happened. I guess we could go for a +2 SPP here. You stand up. +1 SPP. Pick up. Don't need to knock him down. Oh, we have a reroll. Last turn. Didn't get it. Or did we? No. He could maybe surf the minnow. If he gets some good rolls. We probably need to make this dodge. And then put someone next to him. And then dodge this guy out and blitz from here. Get a single die. Again, he doesn't gain anything by that. But his motto was to injure our star players in the World Cup. And get them out of the World Cup. And we don't have any star players. But, well, except for the actual star players. Which I don't care if he injures. I do like him to not injure our... Would like him to not injure our Chaos Warriors. If we were to continue playing this team, which it looks like we would be playing at least one more game. Okay, he went for the easy Beastman instead of the very difficult Minotaur. And he got the injury, wow. Is this gonna be bad? Yes, it's gonna be bad. Okay, so we didn't get through the game without any injuries. Well, as I said, rather a Beastman than a Minotaur. But of course I would, after getting through all of the game to that point, I would rather have had no Beastman injured either. So, depending on how much money we get here... Oh, maybe it's not over yet. It's not an armor break. Now he does have a single die here. And he gets another one. No armor break. Okay, that's it. And it is a win for us. It cost us a player. But that would be perfect if we get enough money. Oh, we won't, actually. We can't. Maybe if we roll a 6. 30,000. No, it wouldn't be enough even with a 6. But let's reroll a 2. We'll do a 3. Okay, so we can't buy a new player. Well, that makes our decision pretty easy. We got SPP on one of the Beastmen who didn't get anything else. We won in the armor break department. 6 knockouts inflicted. Plus, I think, 1 inflicted by the crowd. So we got only knockouts on all our armor breaks, except for the one that were stuns, and he got one as an injury. But if you count the number of successful blocks, you can see that we were much luckier on armor breaks than he was. 25% possession each, lots of ball dropping, only half the time it was in the hands of someone. So for 8 turns it was on the ground at the end of the turn. And he had the pass, we did not make any passes. 1 touchdown, 1 injury, equal a number of SPP for both teams. Close game. Alright, we were looking at this beautiful 19th placed lizard team here. So we lost some SPP. No, we didn't. We lost some team value. And this wouldn't be a concern at all if we had enough money to buy a Chaos Warrior, but they cost 100,000, so we need 60,000 more. Probably next game. So next game it will be same lineup, but one of the Beastmen will be a loner, so not much of a difference actually. So, I hope you enjoyed this match, and I hope I'll see you back again for the next one. Until then, take care.